Hello, and welcome to this episode of In Discussion With from Medical Update Online. Today, I'm talking to Deborah Evans about the use of semaglutide for obesity management. Could you start by introducing yourself?
My name is Deborah Evans. I'm a pharmacist and have been for over 36 years now. I own and am clinic director of a private pharmacy called Remedi Health, and we're based in Winchester in Hampshire. We offer a wide range of private healthcare services, including weight management.
And could you give us a brief overview of your role, what your current job involves?
Well, in addition to having a leadership and management role here in the clinic, my role includes being superintendent pharmacist. And that's an important role to ensure that any practice, including supply of medicines, but also our services, is safe and of a high quality. All clinical governance responsibilities fall with me, and I have a clinical role engaging with patients throughout the day. And this tends to be in 30 to 60-minute consultations. We'll take a full medical history for our clients and help them with any health issues that they may have. So we offer a wide range of services. These include a menopause service, phlebotomy, diagnostics, vaccinations, ear health, allergy testing. We do DNA testing. We've got involved in pharmacogenomics, ear health, and more. We have a skin doctor and nutritional therapist, and I've recently completed an independent prescribing course and hope to receive my annotation in a couple of months' time.
Now, recently, there's been a lot in the news about semaglutide for obesity management. There have been celebrity endorsements. There have been headlines suggesting that the drug might be available from community pharmacies. And we know that GPs and community pharmacists are getting questions about this. So could we just start with a quick reminder about what semaglutide is and what it does?
Yes, of course. And it can be very confusing. And whilst increasing awareness of how people can manage an important disease such as obesity, it can be confusing when the media get involved and you see the headlines that we do. So let's start by understanding the physiology and why a drug like semaglutide might help with weight loss. So we produce something called glucagon-like peptide 1. It's a hormone, and it's produced by our intestines in response to when we eat food. So it plays a significant role in managing our weight because it helps to regulate appetite, which in turn can reduce food intake, and it promotes those feelings of fullness and satiety. So this hormone, GLP-1, as we're going to call it, acts on the brain to suppress appetite. It decreases food cravings, and it leads, therefore, to a reduced calorie intake. It also slows down the emptying of the stomach, and that makes us feel full and reduces the urge for us to eat further. That, of course, also can give us side effects. So one of the side effects of this medicine is, or a medicine that can simulate this hormone, is that we can end up feeling really quite full to the point of nauseous. But GLP-1 as a hormone in our body also enhances insulin secretion from the pancreas and also helps to prevent insulin resistance. Now, this is why these drugs were initially developed to help with diabetes, particularly type 2 diabetes, where with weight gain and obesity, we develop something called insulin resistance, and this further impairs our ability to process glucose effectively. So the hormone itself is a really important one for us. And there's a feeling that individuals who go on to be overweight and obese either don't produce enough of this hormone, or their body requires more of the hormone to be able to have these feelings of fullness and suppression of appetite, which is where a medicine like semaglutide comes in, because it pretends to be GLP-1. So they've been developed to initially treat type 2 diabetes or help to manage type 2 diabetes. But one of the benefits that was seen was weight management and weight loss. And so therefore, they've now been developed and licensed for weight management. So they mimic the actions of our natural hormone and promote feeling of fullness, reducing food intake, and therefore weight loss. Now, it's important, and we have conversations with patients to recognise that It's not a magic injection that you can eat what you want and get thin. That's not it at all. What it'll do, in addition to a good healthy eating plan and exercise, is just work with your body so that your body isn't constantly craving food and sort of, derailing your diet plans. It helps to support you through that.
So is it true that the drug actually makes you want to eat less?
Yes, I mean, certainly the experience of clients that I've spoken to, both who've been on Saxenda and Ozempic for weight management, they talk about food being less interesting to them, not wanting to snack, feeling full quicker. So if those things are happening and you're listening to your body, then of course you're going to reduce your calorie intake and you are going to lose weight. But we do know of people that have had gastric bypasses and gastric bans, which is a really, extreme way of managing obesity and weight management. But we do know of people that find ways around that, despite having smaller stomachs, who then go on to put the weight on that they've lost. So the body seems to have this reset mechanism that wants to bring you back to the weight that you were before, linked to survival and evolution. But, regrettably, when you go on a weight loss program, you are working against your body's natural tendency to maintain and keep hold of the weight. It doesn't want to starve itself. So if you switch your foods to calorie dense foods, you start eating liquefied Mars bars and those sorts of things, of course you're not going to lose weight, even if your body takes less volume on board. So that's why it's important to make sure people understand how these medicines work, listen and tune into their body, adopt a healthy eating plan and exercise, and then they will lose weight.